legs of steel I race on the rocks, through solstice stubborn to equinox, and I rave and I rave and I and I rend, everlasting world without end. Mannequin maiden, maiden man, in the might of Pan. Eo Pan, Eo Pan, 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 Eo Pan.
Every man and every woman is a star. Every number is infinite. There is no difference. Help me, oh warrior, lord of Thebes, in my unveiling before the children of men. Be thou happy, my secret center, my heart and my tongue. It is revealed by Iwas, the minister of Horpycraft. The cat is in the coup, not the coup in the cats. Worship then the cats, and behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be few and secret. They shall rule the many and the Lord. These are fools that men adore, both their gods and their men are fools. Come forth, O children under the stars, and take your fill of love. I am above you, and in you my ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy above the gem that us your is, the naked splendor of you. Thrill with least some lust of light, oh man, my man.
But these you guys know what a fucking IQ test is. These group statistics are not transferable to individuals. So I don't know why people get so upset about it. So if Ashkenazi Jews have an higher IQ than average or than some other group, it doesn't mean that individuals from that other group.
Look at me, Euro. I'm Ashkenazi. I'm retarded.
Do you think that black people, let's say black people for example, do you think blacks are more athletic than the whites?
So I don't know. I haven't seen any statistics on it.
Yes, of
But
course
it
they
just
are.
Based off of the common item.
But if it were true, it doesn't mean that an individual black person is more athletic than. Yeah, it's a given. Everybody knows.
Timothy, the more interesting question is, are African Americans in the NBA ADOS, and therefore they were bred from slavery to be superior African Americans? They were genetically bred for strength. It's called slavery. Hello?
I gotta know because
Serious? Serious?
Nothing is serious, but why can't you be?
What a waste of time, dude. If I want to learn history, I will go to my library and open a fucking book and read a fucking book instead of listening to that fucking the room full of fucking lonely, bored, uneducated, stupid, annoying people.
Dude, you need to be smarter in the way you engage people, because you have...
Wallace, I'm here to mock people at this point. There's no reason to be here. It's stupid.
Well, sometimes I feel like that too, but dude, you have to be able to outsmart these motherfuckers just to make...
I am. I'm cutting them and putting them on YouTube. There's no other way to basically mock these people.
No, I know, but you totally give in to the troll, which you should let me do and get kicked out. You shouldn't even get
Don't
kicked out.
say you're sorry.
You could outsmart them.
Don't say you're sorry. I love how Pepe was like, I used to let you come in my rooms, and for years you came in my rooms, but now I'm gonna kick you every time I see you. You're only lucky I don't have the green bean mod. I was like, this is so fucking hilarious and pathetic and lame. Holy shit. You sound like my mother.
You have no patience. No, it's your grandmother. Oh wait, maybe my grandmother, your mother.
I got patience, but like, I don't know.
Dude, you're hella smart and you should have way more patience, because I'm a fucking retard and I get half the shit you do and I can fucking sit and listen. And then that's why, like, for me, how long I can stay on stage, because I know they get kicked in the first 15 minutes. If I could stay on stage for hours, like Beaver and Matt love me, but that new Himothy dude, he's all cripped out. And if you haven't been in Oakland, you've been stepped on by the Crips. That's why I said in the chat, I said, I've been cripped up many times, Timothy. I got much respect.
Well, I'm glad that you're so economically entertained because if you were spending money like me, aka, the only reason why I have to get a premium account is because of Marshall Rankin. He is the biggest kicker. And I was in a room the other day, and this guy who's a pretty successful guy, he called Marshall a faggot, loser, retard, and he's like, "Shut your fucking hole, you fucking faggot, little bitch." I was like, "Yes, yeah."
Well, you can't read books all the time. You know, I read a lot of books, and you make fun of a lot of people, but you can't read books all the time, John.
If I was more disciplined, I could. You could do anything if you had to do it. If you really had to do it, but
If you read enough, I could. If you read enough, I could read enough. I could listen to enough books.
see, this is the interesting thing about reading a book, is that you may be putting it in your subconscious, but consciously, it doesn't really come into play for you almost ever. So, like, if you were to read a quotes book, the greatest quotes of all time, you might be able to pull out just a couple of those quotes, from your memory. So, what I'm saying is, our capacity to read is unlimited, but our capacity to integrate what we read is completely limited, and our memory is actually very, very weak and pathetic. Meaning that, like, most people can't even remember three variables.
Yeah,
So,
but you should be able to.
but what I'm saying is, when I read books,
You want to hear the last book I tried to read?
what was it? Pepe's History
It's
Universe.
No, I'm about to try to finish it in the next 2 days. I'm going to reread it. Actually, it's a real small book. It's called Illusion.
Yeah.
The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah. Did I get a laugh out of you? A reluctant Messiah. I bet you can't guess what kind of person I got this from.
I don't know, your ex-wife.
And you know what? It's probably Buddhist because it's very happy and it shows me much love, but you could never show me more love than I show this.
Are you talking about yourself?
The guy I got this book from.
Oh, I guess you didn't get my
Did you
joke.
hear the name of the book? It's called Illusion.
Yeah, that's like the history of Jeff. It's the autobiography of Jeffrey Epstein.
No, it's do you do the airplane thing?
You know who got brought down in the
Oh my
Epstein
gosh,
scandal?
you're right. He did the airplane thing. He's got the whole flight log. Oh my gosh. Dude, you got me.
Got him again. Do you know who was brought down by the Epstein list?
Which one?
The famous magician. What was his name? I saw him when I was a kid.
No, you.
Oh, David Copperfield.
Copperfield. Yeah.
Anyways, they're shutting down Clubhouse tomorrow at noon. They put a press release out saying they can't afford the AWS bandwidth to support a bunch of free phone calls.
You blame him? Dude,
No.
think of the overhead the last like 3 years not making anything.
They said that we thought that politically correct with Patty would yield enough valuable data to sell to advertisers. And they thought that Matt Cool's, President Trump House was gonna, pay the bills and they could arbitrage.
Over the line.
Yeah, but it's just been proven that
What about the deep state patriot?
it's the same thing. People with brain rot.
I'm blocked out of that room, bro. Like I can't even go in there to listen now.
Well, you get my point that you can't keep selling the same people's retarded data because they're not yielding. First of all, these people.
You haven't gone to Pakistan yet.
You know what? Maybe I'm totally wrong because anybody that can spend 60 hours a week on this app, they must be retired and very wealthy.
You know how hard I work?
You work?
You're wrong. You're wrong in all that.
What kind of work do you do? So this makes sense now. You're a low income earner because you are on Clown House all day long.
Yeah.
You clean parking lots.
Got in, we made all the deportations. I got a raise from the Home Depot parking lot.
Oh my goodness. Well, Wallace, is there anything you'd like to tell your future self?
Aren't you happy stuck in there?
What would you like to tell your past self if we had a time machine? What would you go back and tell yourself?
That state didn't have shit on you. Why do you laugh?
That was funny.
You act like you're keeping tabs.
Well,
Dude, John, you know what? You are probably the more fascinating person on Clubhouse than me. You're way more fascinating. I smell sniffing daily, and you actually encourage me to do better, which I'm still not surpassing. So I will never buy that many phones. I'll never try that hard. But I know if I do, holy shit, the world better fucking watch out.
see, you know what's amazing is when people say, "Oh my God, have you seen how many cell phones he has? What if you brought a girl over and the girl said,
It was the pee stain that fucking triggered all this, huh?
I peed myself?"
Oh, that's what everyone says, that you got a pee stain in your underwear while doing yoga. I said, you know what? You ever done yoga? You might pee yourself too.
No. What I was gonna say is that
You know what? Do you hear the rooms? I want to really quick share. I made a room for a house called Premium Crackers and Beer. They totally let me make it. And then I got a debate after Roger, or right before Roger left. I made a conservative debate titled room. And so I just want to let you know so that if you ever want to move past this childish bullshit, which I totally agree with, and I don't even want to move past it either. But if we ever do, we can probably do something serious.
no, I've moved past
Me,
it.
you,
I
and
mean,
Jazzy, we gotta get Jazzy.
my lack of respect for anybody on this app proves beyond a reasonable doubt that I have moved past this app because the app doesn't even exist. It's just the people on it. It's a conference call. So to even consider this a platform when it's just basically a disconnected, connected conference call of random people. It's not like your profile means anything. You know, my Instagram account got deleted. I had 600 followers, 1,500 posts. I spent many, many years posting videos and photos, writing text and hashtags and geotagging. You know, countless hours went into this Instagram account, John Kitover. It gets deleted. I don't get one phone call, not one text, not one message like, oh, hey, where's your Instagram account? So it's like part of enlightenment and awakening has to be the obliteration of illusions,
Yeah,
which,
starting over.
which are delusions, meaning that,
What, are you just starting over for the second time? What's wrong with you?
oh, starting over for the 100,000th time. All I'm
I'm
telling,
gonna fail this time. When I go this time, I'm gonna be done because you know what? In my heart, John, I really feel I've learned lessons of centuries of rebirth, and like the spirit I hold inside of me is like so much stronger than Clubhouse. Like I can even get rid of Clubhouse. I don't even have to be here because I just understand. It's almost like
well,
like I said,
Wallace,
it's
you're a
me
little
done,
bit,
like, four
you're
times.
you're a little bit like a faggot retard at the bar, who is talking to another faggot retard.
Only when I had a few beers.
And
Faggots love me.
well, what I'm trying to say is like when a faggot retard lights up a cigarette, and you say, you know, smoking cigarettes can cause cancer, and that faggot retard looks at you and he's like, don't ruin my fucking experience, you faggot retard. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're a guy on Clubhouse. You know how many times I've heard people.
Record that, did you, John? That was kind of funny.
You know how many times I've
It
heard.
wasn't funny.
You know how many times I've heard people come on Clubhouse and say, oh, I'm back, but I haven't used the app in like 30 days, a month. I took a break, like 2 months, but I am back. And you're like, well, I'm getting ready to actually start filming Clubhouse again with anonymous accounts onto multiple YouTube accounts because some of these rooms, like, they really are unstoppable. They will go all day, every day, and they never end. There's like four primary rooms. One is politically correct. The second one is Bitcoin, the Bitcoin room with the Bitcoin retards, and then the third one is Andrew R's like God Talk crew. Those guys are just, I mean, it's like when you listen to it, and if you were to zoom out on what you're listening to, you are completely listening to people debate definitions. That's all they're doing. They just run in the morning for like an hour or two, and that's it. Do you
go in there and never hear them?
I used to mock them. Oh my God! Did you know a woman? Did you know a woman died on this app 2 days ago?
Very short after.
Barry in Gary Bumgarden's room, he was talking about her. He's like,
That's where I heard.
and I was like, dude, she sounded healthy. How the fuck did she just croak?
Meryl.
Yeah, Meryl. And I'm like, maybe he's just saying she's not welcome on the show anymore.
I always, when I did speak out, when she was in her room, I always told her, like, please unblock me. I don't dislike you. But she was very opinionated.
She was accusing Trump of being a pedophile one day, and I went in there. I was like, how dare you? How dare you accuse our glorious president of being a pedo? And she was like, I don't fuck. She was like, I did not fucking sit. She went ballistic on me.
John, do you appreciate how I term liberal in Clubhouse?
What'd you say?
Do you appreciate how I term liberal in Clubhouse?
I appreciate it. Got nothing to do with it. I'm ready to end this conference call, bro. Great. For you. You don't have to say I'm sorry.
No, I'm just asking you to term liberal the same way.
Liberal, progressive. See, there's just nothing new under the sun. Democrat is nothing new, but the 1950s and 60s.
Was not quite right.
I have a Democrat National Committee handbook from the 1960s, and all this LGBTQ, CRT, DEI, BLM stuff. None of that is in the 1950s, 60s Democrat National Convention.
Yeah, it was. I watched Forrest Gump. You're crazy.
Do you know when you watch that movie? You know what's so funny is it's like Forrest Gump is like your average man today. Like, even though he was basically retarded, but he wasn't autistic, he wasn't Down syndrome, he was just Forrest, which is a fictional character. But when you look at his actions, and then you look at his relationship with the Miss Blondie, you know, and she's like waving goodbye to him and shit, and he's just like bye bye. Like, it's like the video of it's like. Well, anyways, Wallace, if you could go back in time and remind yourself something, you know, what would you tell yourself 10 years ago? Why don't I just clone your fucking account? Because I'd get kicked. I love going in there and saying, you know, you guys are all just brain rotted, hypnotized. Nathan Art Project.
What is that water stuff you smoke?
Well,
John, let's go, dude. What the fuck are we doing here?
well, I don't know if you. Oh, he's out of here. He's gone. Goner.
Come careering out of the night of that.
Me too. I just got back. kind of went, oh, so I don't know. The conversation was very messy. It was going back and forth like many several thousands of years between like the out of Africa theory and then people trying to attribute like
Out of Africa hypothesis.
yeah.
No, not theory. We don't want to say theory. That would be wrong.
Okay, hypothesis. So I think someone was basically positing the idea that the out of Africa hypothesis is sort of some kind of weird left-wing, like anti-European, anti-white idea.
Actually, no, I didn't say that.
No, that's well, that's kind of the
What was it, Joe?
thing. That was like the kind of vibe that Bieber was getting.
Oh, Beaver. Okay.
Yeah.
Say this. I was trying to figure out. He's picking up. It's because your hypothesis is so antiquated because they don't even believe that originated, it just originated in one spot. They actually believe there was an evolution. Even the out of Africa theory has evolved to a pan-African, pan out of Africa theory, which means that they believe that several sectors of Africa, even if you were going to follow that logic, evolved at the same time into what we have today. So, like the idea that you're going back to this antiquated one, when even though most of those that actually claim that have moved on from it now are saying it's a pan-African, which is giving credence to like, well, if multiple species evolved in pan-Africa, then wouldn't it surmise it to be that we could have had a pan-global achievement?
Surmise it,
And that's
maybe,
where
sir.
research is going into it.
You have to look at evolution.
Hold on. Before I let y'all go, man, I just want to say it's not no spam or no crazy shit, but from unemployment folks that need some money, man, I drop the link in the chat. You sign up and you get $100, man. Like, it's legit. When you refer people, you get your extra 50, man. So go ahead, click that link if y'all need some money. Y'all strapped for cash, bills, etc. Man, go. Appreciate y'all. We get back to the convo.
With regards to evolution, you have to consider that evolution is actually an antisocial behavior because the socialists.
Okay, so Becky is quite right that the
Oh, I apologize for interrupting you. Just go ahead and put me in the queue, but confirm I exist if you wouldn't. Oh.
Come over the sea from Sicily and
I'm gonna be.
Roaming his pockets with phones and